everybody! Hello, Apparition Void Dweller Chi-chan Mystery Theater! Chi! Woo! Welcome back to Rose Guns Days. Last time we had an epic final showdown with Crazy Alfred. Wow, oh my god, jeez. That was amazing. Freaking Leo went fully Yakuza style and like in the final battle was punching and he just fell out the fucking window of his own like practically volition. Like, oh my god. That was amazing. And the party went off without a hitch and they got a ton of new contracts, so things are looking up for Primavera, which only means that things are probably going to go down because, you know, things can't be too hunky-dory for too long. It's only episode 1 and it's a story. So, yeah, we were also introduced at the last moment to the next boss, Miguel. I wonder how he's going to affect them. See what he's going to try to do. Take it over, destroy them. Probably take it over. He doesn't seem as crazy as Crazy Alfred. Right, without further ado, let's get back into it. On a night during his day off, Leo took a trip outside. Destination was that same old place, Bar Nobushi. During the Alfred incident, he'd been placed in Keireiji's debt again. Keireiji was a fairly reliable man. Probably wouldn't hurt to go offer his thanks. Oh, this cat. Sorry. The district of City 23 that Bar Nobushi lay in was far from safe. Hello, Zarmegas. Welcome to the stream. It was a region near the employment agency, the factories, and the harbor, and was filled with living quarters for laborers. This music makes me feel like I'm in a Persona game here. Partly because of that, the area was packed with unhappy men tired from their labor, and gloomy men depressed by their low wages. Those men would use their daily income to buy drinks and forget their troubles. Bars like that filled the street. Though the part about forgetting their troubles with drink was the same, the difference between this and Primavera's downtown area was like night and day. The expressions on the men's faces were hostile, always glaring and looking for an excuse to start a fight. If your wallet wanted to go on a diet, you should probably go for a careless walk down the alleyways here.
I'm surprised I ever even managed to reach a bar in a shady place like this. Huh?
He could see some sort of scuffle. A crowd of people seemed to be watching, but they looked strangely distant. They didn't try to stir the fight up even more, but they didn't try to cut in and stop it either. There was a cold distance to them as they pretended not to be interested. It's not like I was trying to run away. I'll return the money to you, no matter what. Okay, I think, yeah.
Great, then let's have it now. We'll be taking it in full, with the interest too.
My husband got sick, and he's hardly able to find work at all. I finally managed to get employed at a sewing factory. I think I'll be able to pay you back by next month, so please, please.
What's this? You think we'll let you get away with it if you just kneel on the ground? Well now, hold up a bit. We aren't demons. If you just pay off the interest, we'll let you slide for this month, okay? I can manage.
Oh wow, Leo is gonna meet Miguel now. Yeah, Void Dweller reminded me of the voice I used for Targana. And we'll see if that fits him. He's now I remember what he reminds me of. He reminds me of like a gay version of like Jean from Bleach. What's wrong with you guys? What on earth are you talking about? A young man in a strangely unique outfit drifted into view. The man's face is stiffened.
Miguel-san.
That woman. She tried to run away without paying up, didn't she? Hello, Hollow Mirage. Welcome to the stream. And you're still going to let her get away after kneeling once?
She says she'll be able to pay by next month.
I wonder if he's going to be able to match Leo in a fight.
If we mess her up and she's too injured to work, that won't do any... Ah!
It was so fast it looked like the knife had shot out of Miguel's palm. Yep. He's a lot stronger than Alfred, that's for sure. Because the second boss definitely has to be a challenge. The first boss is usually all about showing how strong the hero is. The thick blade was thrust right in front of the man's nose. I don't think she needs her nose to work. Do you?
No.
The tension was too much for the man, and he flopped down on his butt. His face was covered with beads of sweat. He must have known. This man called Miguel might really have cut his nose off. Clumsy woman. Women are as stupid as they are hideous. They always forget how much they borrowed. And when they're supposed to pay. Right. You're one of those gay guys.
That's not true. I haven't forgotten for a moment.
But you did try to run away, didn't you? Same, Jishan.
Ah!
With another lightning movement, the knife's blade was pressed up against the woman's nose. Women sure are stupid. If they don't write things down, they forget right away.
Mercy! Please have mercy!
I'll make sure you remember it every morning when you go to wash your face. 'Cause I'll write it nice and clear on your clumsy mug. Here we go. Kick his butt, Leo. With a rapid motion, Miguel swung the knife that had been pointing at the woman's nose, turning it behind him. The tip of that knife was pressed against the shrugging Leo's nose. Wow, what's this song here? Oh my god. Let's stop that, shall we? Her face isn't a notepad. Why, hello there. Do you have some sort of problem with me?
I'll write that on your face so you're always remembering you wash it.
Miguel's blade drew a silver line. It tore the air where Leo's head and his eye had once been.
That's a sharp, useful blade you have there. But it isn't as polished as Alfred's.
You probably even haven't even imagined that his strike would be dodged. Miguel's eyes went wide for an instant.
You're a bit young for that toy, kid. If you're gonna swing things around, stick with candy bars.
Oh!
What's with this guy? Just who is he?
Now, I'm starting to want to check and see what color your blood is!
Hello, James. Welcome to the stream.
You're a crazy kid. I'll punish you in Mama's place.
Ha!
Oh wow, defense against him. Jeez. Damn. What the? Whoa. Okay, he's a lot stronger. And to think, Alfred's fight was the very last. We only fought Alfred at the very end of his arc. We're fighting Miguel at the very beginning of his.
Miguel-san!
I'll bet you're a picky eater. That look on your face looks like you've never eaten peppers or punches before.
Wow. Damn. Always clicking between the fucking things. Fuck. Ooh. I am failing this. He's a lot harder than Alfred. Fucking hell.
Gotcha.
Let's see you dodge this!
Sure, I got all day. You.
What are you? You're new around here, aren't you?
You're goddamn right.
Damn.
Hey now, haven't you had enough yet? Why don't we call after? To think that anyone could give me so much trouble. Incredible. I'm shocked. I never knew there was a man like this in City 23.
Okay. That's enough, Miguel.
Whoa! Damn! Oh my god! Wow. Oh, I was not expecting this! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow! Oh!
And Shishigami. Please let him go with that for now.
Keireiji.
Miguel. Remember I've always been talking about him? This is Shishigami.
They know each other. Hello, Cherry Black. Welcome to the stream.
You're Shishigami.
All I hear was a combat instructor during the war. He's pretty good, isn't he? Putting that aside, I see you're as skilled as ever, Shishigami.
It's no joke. I was on the ropes. My head was a hair away from being a sliced tomato.
Let me introduce you, Shishigami. This is Miguel, a survivor from my unit. He spent a bit too long on the line between life and death. Restraint is something he's forgotten.
Is Keireichi his boss? Oh god, I hope we don't have to fight Keireichi.
Don't make that face. Shishigami is my mate. I won't forgive you if I fight with him again.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Shishigami. Think we can become friends? Huh.
Miguel. Dang it. He's a lost cause, that one. I should have introduced you sooner.
Looks like he loves you. Seems jealous.
Well, that man's like a paranoid cat. Oh, well. What are you doing today? On your way to that bar?
Ever since that Alfred business, I've been wanting to thank you.
Have you? I'm a bit busy at the moment. I haven't been around the bar lately. In fact, I was only passing this way by chance. Think you could show up around this time next week?
Sure.
I've been hoping to catch a drink with you from time to time.
Sounds good. See you next week then.
Yeah. Sorry about all this. Later, Shishigami.
Oh god, I hope Keireichi is not gonna be a boss. This is the first time he'd seen Keireichi comfortably wearing a suit. Keireichi got into a car that had been waiting for him and waved his hand. Leo waved back and turned away. Wow. That's gonna be interesting. I had no idea that Keireichi kind of had authority over him. Damn. So that's already quite different from the previous arc. I wonder how he's gonna like try to sneakily try to fight Leo. Moving Primavera's money from the club to the safe in the office is a pretty dangerous job. Stella asked me to act as a guard during transport.
So, this bag's filled with our earnings. It's pretty heavy. Mind if I borrow it a bit to use as a pickling stone?
I have no idea what that is. That's the manifestation of the girl's sweat and tears. Please treat it with care.
Still, you're sure about this? Just the two of us to transport all this money?
Rose and I secretly transport our earnings on random days.
I see. So it's safer to carry it in secret without standing out.
In this day and age, I dare you to write money transport vehicle on the side of your car.
You probably need MacArthur-class protection.
Exactly. So it's safer to transport it secretly. Wait, there was a Higginbotham reference? I didn't see it. That version. The car went straight towards Richard's office. There, the money would be kept for safekeeping, get divided into good and bad money by Richard, and then go off to the bank or to be used for bribes and so on.
If you join forces with Richard, you could probably pocket a ton of dough.
Ah, that sounds like an enticing dream. But please stop. If I did something like that, our auditor Amanda would see through it at once, and I'd be blowing bubbles in the Arco or Edo rivers tomorrow.
Sounds like a single night of dreams would cost you a lot.
Amanda might give off an aura like a quiet, reserved madam, but don't underestimate her. She's personally employing several bodyguards, and the rumors say she's got assassins too. Do you want to hear what happened to the girls at her club? They tried to take some money and run. She's a badass bitch through and through. Know about the thirsty duck torture? What the fuck is that?
Stop, please. I won't be able to go to the bathroom at night.
Well, if you aren't at least that strict, you'll never be able to lead that many women.
I heard you lead quite a few girls yourself.
Yes, and I've sometimes been forced to yell or take action. Of course, compared to Amanda, the things I did were nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Huh, scary.
Well, in other words, no matter where you are, you're done for once people stop taking you seriously.
Yeah! Huh? Oh, what's that? Sounded like another generic mook.
The door to Richard's office was flung open and a man rolled out.
Enough saying the same thing over and over. Richard told y'all to go home. Answer's the same no matter how many times you beg.
Can't you make an exception? Richard's son!
Oh, bother.
From behind Cyrus, Richard appeared with a cold expression. His icy eyes didn't show a fragment of mercy. However, in front of those eyes was a carefully hidden cheat sheet of threats.
I've not a single dollar to lend to the likes of you. If it's financing you need, start by paying off all your loans so far.
But like I said, that's impossible. And if I can't borrow money...
According to the contract, we'll take the house and store we put up as collateral. These are dark times, but a single man should be able to eat enough to get by.
Then where am I supposed to start sleep starting tomorrow?
This is the life you chose. Well then, I don't believe we'll meet again.
Even Richard sometimes made mistakes when choosing the people he lent money to. This man had embezzled money from his shop, then tried to cover himself by gambling. He hid this fact and then came crying to Richard. That was one of the tortures in Matsuri. Oh god. Those were really brutal in the beginning. Oh god. I don't remember which one that would apply to. Of course, the money Richard lent him also vanished at the gambling spots. Richard had found out all about it. There was no longer any room for excuses. It was hardly uncommon to get customers without nearly enough backbone to work hard and pay back their debts.
Please wait!
Richard's son! When the man grabbed Richard's arm, Richard used his chilly hand to roughly brush off the others and grab him back.
I see your fingers are very clean compared to the rest of you.
Thank you.
Cyrus, remove this man's fingers.
Oh my god.
Fingers. Fingers. I tried to do it in your accent, but you see, come on, I'm trying to be a tough mob boss.
So close. I see. He tripped up right in the middle of his best threat.
Sure thing, boss. And all of his toes too, if you please. This should help calm my anger at his failure to pay up.
You must be joking!
I run a business that depends on trust. If I let a man who didn't pay get away with all his limb fully intact, it would interfere with my business.
His threat was delivered with an extraordinary cold look in his eyes, but Cyrus was still desperately trying not to laugh.
Y'all got nothing to worry about. Have a day before we cut him. We'll line some string around each. That'll stop the blood from getting to your fingers and they'll all go numb. Supposed to hurt a lot less that way too, you see?
Help me!
So long, sucker. Cyrus, he's getting away. You don't want fingers off a dirty old man, do you? I believe I ordered you to remove his fingers.
After making a cold glance at the escaping man's back, Richard turned around. However, no matter how ruthless he tried to act, his old friend Cyrus could see right through him.
Oh, he's embarrassed. You were so close to perfect, too.
Oh, my brother hasn't changed at all, has he?
Oh, you're with Leo today.
Here's the money from the club.
Got it. I'll take care of this. Come on in. I'll make you some tea.
I'd like some. The tea you make is delicious.
So, you threatened them pretty hard.
They aren't mere threats. Cyrus is too soft for his own good. Sorry, boss. There's another finger necklace I'll cheat you out of. Stella, here's the receipt. Hand it over to Rose if you would. Oh. Then, if you'll forgive me, I'll take my leave.
What is it? Are you going home?
Some urgent business came up. I spent last night in the office. So, I'll be going home now.
You okay? You look a little shaky.
A sudden wave of drowsiness hit me. I'm getting too old to put all-nighters.
Leo, would you escort my brother home? I'll write it on a map for you. Richard's house was in the apartment area, not so far from his office. It was a bit surprising to see that we must have been making quite a bit. He left an apartment like a working class man.
Thank you for driving me.
Thank your sister. It's no trouble.
Well then, I'll take my leave. Good night.
You're looking shaky. I'll escort you to your room.
The weariness must have hit him all at once. Richard really did look shaky. On top of working all night, he'd been forced to deal with a customer making difficulties about repayment. At this rate, he might fall over right there and fall asleep. Leo decided to lend him a shoulder. His home was on the first floor. Richard opened the front door. The front landing was, like you'd expect from him, methodically neat.
Guess I'll leave you here. Good night.
I feel sorry for letting you go without a present, even though you brought me here.
I don't need souvenirs. I just work for my salary. Huh?
What's wrong?
Leo had found something odd. It wasn't strange to see laundry hanging up to dry in a building. However, it was strange to see long white strips of cloth hanging to dry.
Those are too thin to be towels, aren't they?
They're for diapers.
He has a kid? Oh my god!
I'm sure you know what they are.
Well, I was more wondering why they were hanging up to dry.
Is there a problem with having them in my house?
So you're a fan of these?
Oh god!
Well, I have heard that even some adults with peculiar taste enjoy wearing them. This really is Yakuza. No, I'll pretend I saw nothing. Don't want to butt in your private life.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I get the feeling I'm making a rude misunderstanding.
At that moment, an elderly woman with a baby on her back appeared from the apartment across from them. Oh my Ogi-san. Welcome home.
Hello, landlady. I'm back.
Oh, thank goodness. Yuji-kun's been such a good boy waiting for you. He has a kid! Oh my god! Haven't you, dear? Oh my god! Oh my god, is he married? Hello, sheep. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god! Tata! Oh my god!
Ah, Yuji. Oh, such a good boy. Papa's here. Ooh, kiss. Has he been a good boy? He hasn't caused you any trouble, has he?
Oh, he certainly has been good. Isn't that right, Yuji-kun?
Oh, Gucci goo, that's a good boy.
Ooh.
I think I managed to see a pretty incredible side of Richard today.
Oh my god! Is he married or is he a single father?
I never knew you had a kid.
Oh my god! Oh wait, it isn't his kid, so he adopted him or something.
It isn't mine. It's my little sister's.
Oh, so he's the uncle? Oh my god! Wait, so Stella has a kid? What? Oh my god! What? Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Oh! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Stella has a child! You would never guess! Oh my god. How the fuck did she manage to keep her figure? She must exercise every single second of the day. Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's Stella's kid?
Oh, God. I'm going through quite the emotional whiplash here.
No, Stella's little sister.
I did not know they had a third sibling.
Her husband died in the war, and she herself passed away in
Oh, God. Oh, I see. Oh, that's really sad. Oh. Damn, that's really sad. Okay, so they're his aunt and uncle. I mean, not in the usual sense, but they're still his aunt and uncle. On the same family side.
I see. So that's how it is.
I took him in, and the landlady here is gracious enough to look after him while I'm at work.
So I get to see the heartwarming side of a self-proclaimed cold and heartless moneylender. What's his name?
I wonder if we're gonna see like an old man version of him in the modern day.
What's his name?
Didn't you hear him talking?
Yuji, was it?
Yuji Eugene Mayoki. By the time he becomes an adult, Japanese names might have any meaning anymore. It seems that Rose calls me a man who acts cold but is warm on the inside. What does she call it? A sundry, I believe, or something of some such? However, that is a mistake. I was the ruthless man I appear to be.
You mean in the past? At the very least, you've changed now.
I never went to the battlefront. So I remained in Japan and suffered in the Great Disaster.
They're being very vague about what the Great Disaster is.
I heard it was such a picture of hell that made the battlefront look peaceful.
I still dream about it. Even when large trucks pass by and shake my bed slightly, I still wake up and jump to my feet.
So I guess it was like an earthquake or something? This is another unused Umineko song, and you can kind of hear it. You can really hear it right here. Sounds very similar to some Umineko songs.
When faced with an Earth that can destroy everything in a disaster like that, one is forced to feel that life is a miracle.
Did that experience bring about a change of heart?
Oh, it feels like someone stole my greatest treasure or something. It made me think about having a life. Now just the fact that life exists is a miracle. I thought that protecting life, and then taking responsibility to protect further loss of life in this land, was something that must be done.
Richard had inherited his parents' money-lending profession. His prudent parents had cleverly divided and hidden their assets, making it possible to gather a significant foothold even after the disaster.
The only relatives of mine that survived the disaster were my two younger sisters. That is when I had a revelation. I must protect my family instead of our deceased parents. I began rushing to earn money even more ruthlessly. As the saying goes, even the trials of hell are moved by money. With money on our side, we could overcome whatever world we were placed in. To protect my sisters, unborn child, I earned more and more money, going to all the limits.
You're a man worthy of respect who cares for his family.
And then when my younger sister died and I started raising a child, I began to think even more. Eventually I will die. All I can do for Yuji is save up money. However, when I looked at the world around me, I couldn't hide my unease.
So you imagine the Japan of the future that your child will live in?
Precisely. And when I imagined that, I began to be tortured by an irrepressible feeling of unease.
True enough, the Japan Island chain still went by that name. However, half a century from now, even that name might change. The idea that the Japan Island chain belonged to the Japanese, that it was ours, might not even exist just a few decades from now. In the distant, almost unimaginable future of the 21st century, half a century from now, Japan might slowly die and the Japanese might become a minority hiding its secret.
I didn't want this child to be thrown out into a future like that. Even saving up money would not change a harsh future. However, there was nothing else to be done. For a long time, I was without hope.
The future for the next generation after us.
Despair for the future, known for the first time after starting to care for a child. For a single man like Leo, it was an emotion he never felt before. So he understood.
What Rose is trying to do.
Yes, what she is trying to do will end up protecting this child's future.
I finally see. So that's why a man like you would go so far to support Rose.
Rose had the ability to bring ladies of the evening together, but she knew nothing of the politics, diplomacy, and accounting necessary for a madam's job. After all, she'd left almost all the money matters to Richard. If Richard wanted, it would probably be easy for him to take over Primavera from behind the scenes. However, even though Richard supposedly had no obligations to Rose, he silently sworn his allegiance to her.
It didn't start off that way. I must admit that I had some aspirations of getting her to trust me and then running off with everything. However, ever since Rose started saying that we should prioritize our countrymen when making deals, I began to talk about her goals at length.
She changed how you felt too.
It felt as though for the first time the darkness between us and the future was swept away. At one time I thought that only money could do such a thing. However, now I can see clearly how unreliable money is. Even if Japan is destroyed, there is a future where we will get by, helping our fellow countrymen. And that is what I felt I must leave behind for this child.
It was as though his drowsiness had been swept away. Richard kept on speaking eloquently. Leo felt sure that Rose and Primavera would be safe, as long as they had this man supporting them.
My strength alone is not enough to make her ideals a reality.
Hello, I can't read Russian writing, I'm sorry. Coco Peb, I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce the first one. Welcome to the stream.
Leo, your strength is also essential. Please, I beg you, going forward, lend us your strength for Primavera's. No, for Rose's sake.
And also for the future for that child and others.
Yes.
Rose is the boss, but you're the one paying our wages. I couldn't disobey an order from you.
I see. In that case, this is an order. I want you to save Rose.
Save her.
For the children's future.
Yeah, I'll take that responsibility.
Damn. Wow, we've had a lot. Wow, we're getting a lot of plot stuff going on here. A lot of character backgrounds and everything. Kokorev, thank you, Aship. A high-class hotel in the administration district near the occupying forces headquarters. Everyone's here is connected to the American army, so there's not much space for a Japanese person. Hotel Chrysanthemum. Going back to Persona Land.
Wow, this is one hell of a place you've taken me to.
Damn, imagine if I'd done this one before the other one. Jeez.
You thought it'd be one of the little Shochin drinking places. Don't underestimate me, Keiichi.
He hadn't dreamed that the place Keiichi would take him drinking would be a futuristic, high-class hotel in the administrative section of the city. Following their problems the previous week, Leo and Keiichi had met up to go drinking alone together and increase their social link.
Is it really okay to go in?
Walk in proudly. We're customers after all.
Keiichi boldly strode across the lobby. His majestic, dignified presence was in no way inferior to the social status of the hotel. Oh my god, apparition, you chose Chrysanthemum first.
Yeah. Okay. Can't read the damn English menu. Just bring out any. Don't forget the hors d'oeuvres, mister.
I will never not try to read that word as horstovers.
And here I thought you could speak English.
Fool! This is Japan, right? Why should we be speaking English like good little boys and girls?
It's totally the confidence. Yeah, this is totally like a Persona type song. Absolutely. Like, look at this. This sounds totally Persona. Love, find a way, baby. After settling their order with only a gesture that betrayed no trace of hesitation, Keiichi smiled heartily. Without at least this much audacity, you probably wouldn't be able to get by in the coming era. For a hero in dark times, you need a bold man like this. Leo felt a charisma from Reiji that only members of the same sex could appreciate.
Thanks for your help the other day.
You mean Alfred? Well, he might have owed me, but I owed him nothing. He got what he deserved. That's right. There was something I wanted to ask you about that.
What's that?
Shishigami. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Leo, would you?
Oh. Really? Really? He doesn't know that they're the same person.
Huh?
He's been the topic of a lot of rumors lately.
Or he's probably just trying to, like, trying to goad him.
Rumor has it he went toe-to-toe with Alfred and took him down unarmed. There's only one man I can think of who fits that description.
Sounds like even this Alfred person's lost his edge.
I've been pretty sure that this Leo person was you, Shishigami. Am I wrong?
You got the wrong man. I'm the kind of pacifist who can't stand fighting.
Damn.
Oh man! Well, okay. Whether you're Leo or not, it doesn't change the fact that you've charmed me.
I'm glad you like me. Wanna try kissing or something?
Oh man. Oh my god. They are laying it on. Ryukishi knows what the fuck he's doing.
Enough fooling around, Shishigami. I've got a natural gift. And that is the ability to judge people.
And I've matched up to your expectations.
I can sense a drive about you. And not the fake courage that desperate cowards have either.
Yeah, Leo flirts with everyone. I wouldn't be surprised if Leo was low-key bisexual. Jeez. Damn. Sorry, a sheep. I can only do so many guy laughs. Oh, jeez.
You're the kind of man who would, if faced with a rain of arrows, be the first to leap forward with his spear, a fearless grin on his face. That's the sort of drive I sense in you.
You overestimate me.
No, my judgments aren't wrong. And I also have strength to bring them to fruition. That's enough being evasive. I'll give it to you straight. Shishigami, I want you to join me.
Oh wow, I thought this was coming.
I'm about to start a certain battle. In that battle, I'll need a strong right arm I can rely on.
Oh god, is Kirigi gonna die?
A battle?
That's right. One last battle. To truly end the war inside of all us repatriated soldiers. Have you ever thought about what that war meant?
Uh-oh.
I've been told it was about freeing Asia from the colonial rule of the West. Over and over until I'm sick of it.
Damn, really? That's really what they were told? Jesus Christ, the Imperial Japanese were bastards. To even tell that to their own soldiers. That's horrible. Hello, Guppy Force. Welcome to the stream.
We ordinary soldiers had no way of knowing whether that noble cause was our real goal.
Yeah.
Whether we just wanted to snatch those colonies away from the Route West and take them for ourselves.
It does remind me a bit of the Ushimi Eagle, you're right.
True. Thinking back on it, the point of that whole war was ridiculous.
However, our country made us fight, and many of us lost our lives in foreign lands whose names we can't even remember. All of us had a life once. We had jobs once. We had families once. We had all those thrown away and we were forced to fight.
Even so, if they had been able to accomplish something and end the war, they might have been satisfied with that. However, because of the Great Disaster, the war ended before anyone knew what was going on. Without knowing what they were fighting for or why they were out there, they were forced to return to their unrecognizable homeland.
There was no goddamn point. None at all. There was no point to that whole fucking war. Everything happened on that shoji chessboard of those higher-ups!
Woo!
There was no point to the lives and death of those common soldiers!
That's right. We couldn't accomplish anything.
Okay, Reichi's got a good head on his shoulders. Oh my god. Wow. I really didn't know that the soldiers had no idea what they were fighting for. The Japanese soldiers, at least. Damn. Fucking hell. That's just an extra layer of tragedy on the entire thing. Holy fuck. They had just encouraged youngsters with an impossible promise and then betrayed them.
Very well then. Let's pretend the war never fucking happened.
Don't do that either.
In that case, we should have the right to take back the life we lost thanks to the war.
Although I could see from his point of view.
To take back your lives?
It was in the new constitution, wasn't it? All citizens have the right to continue their healthy and cultural lifestyles.
I can see what he means by that phrase, at least.
Well, what about us now? There's not many people like you and me who even manage to find food.
Most of the repatriated soldiers had trouble finding work as day laborers, much less finding stable jobs. No, the soldiers who made it back to their country in one piece were the lucky ones. Those who had lost arms and legs in the war weren't able to work at all.
I've decided to take a stand and build a city that the repatriated soldiers can live in.
What are you gonna do?
Money. Money and jobs. That's what we're gonna control. Didn't you know? Most of the jobs in City 23 are now under the thumb of foreign managers. Foreign businessmen with ties to the occupying forces repeatedly pass on jobs and collect massive profits.
Let's take a second to define the phrase passing on jobs. For example, imagine that the occupying forces order a construction project with a budget of $1 million. In this case, let's say of all of that million should reach the laborers involved in the construction. However, business managers with connections to the occupying forces will take that money, pinch $500,000 of it, embezzling, and then resell all the construction work to lower-level businessmen who don't have connections to the occupying forces. That's what passing on jobs means. Those lower-level businessmen would take another $250,000 for themselves, then pass on the remainder to the bosses who manage the Japanese day laborers. And so, the $1 million that should have gone to pay for the construction is halved twice before it gets anywhere. It's from this massively reduced $250,000 that the laborers receive their pay. So to put it simply, 75% of the money is swindled away before the laborers receive their wages.
In other words, it's like Nagashi Somen. The noodles flow down the bamboo flume, and then the people upstream end up eating most of them. Japanese people waiting at the end of the line only got 1 or 2 noodles that are left.
Exactly. Middleman exploitation is the cause behind all these low wages.
Damn, how topical is this?
It's those managers that get all the contracts with occupying forces. If we can knock them down, there'll be better wages and more jobs. That way, the repatriated soldiers will be able to find decent jobs, decent wages, and live a decent lifestyle. Then, when we regain our normal lifestyles, we'll finally be able to forget that meaningless war.
Is that what you found of ending your war?
That's right. I'll end their war for them. And once I've done that, my war will finally end.
How are you gonna fight? Your opponents are the foreign businessmen with connection to the occupying forces. You saying you'll kick them out and take their connection to the occupying forces as your own?
It was hard to imagine Keireiji, who couldn't even speak English, chasing out the people who already had connections and taking those for himself. Furthermore, as far as the occupying forces were concerned, Keireiji was a foreigner. And also a member of an occupied people. It was extremely hard to imagine they'd offer Keireiji new connections, after he kicked out the businessmen who were to the occupying forces fellow countrymen.
There's a way to do it. We can't keep sucking up to corrupt merchants out of some historical drama. We need to be something that can make deals with the occupying forces on an even footing. And this battle is to become that thing.
Can you do it?
Of course. That's why I want you to join me.
Interesting.
You're also suffering because your war hasn't ended yet, right? I can tell. So I want you to join me, Shishigami. I'll end your war for you.
Damn. Is Leo gonna... He should have Keireiji talk to Rose. I think, and Richard. I think they could all work something out. I think they're all kind of leaning towards the same thing here. For a while, Leo just watched a cigarette turn to ash in the ashtray. Then he gulped down the rest of his drink and rose from his seat.
Shishigami?
My war is a bit different. I'm sorry, but you can't end my war.
Something specific happened to him. One day we're gonna find out what exactly happened to him during the war.
I see.
Your motives are admirable. I can see why so many people adore you. But I'm sorry. I already have a boss.
Who is it? Whose group are you with?
To say it in an old-fashioned way, I owe them the favor of a night and a meal. I still haven't paid them back.
I know you're not a man to be swayed by money. That's why I revealed my thoughts to you. Just once, could you try putting your boss and me on a scale and see whose goals are the more noble?
Our boss's goal isn't inferior to yours.
You should totally introduce them, Leo.
I'm glad you spoke with me. I'll turn down your offer, but we'll still be war buddies. I pray that your war ends well.
I think you should have introduced them. After offering thanks for the meal and settling down several $100 bills, Leo left. Whoa. For a while, Keireiji lazily gazed at the smoke from Leo's crushed cigarette.
I'm not giving up, Shishigami. I need you.
Damn. A food cart lane serving unknown dog food like stuff. If there's any good side to it, is that it's overflowing with various rumors.
Did you hear? It's about Ivan, the guy who made this marketplace his turf after Alfred.
Is this guy the new boss?
Yeah. That arm floating in the harbor had a tattoo on it, didn't it?
Oh, no, never mind.
Hardly surprised. I hear rejected Caleb's offer.
Who's Caleb? Oh. Oh no. Their Japanese names all sound like their English names, don't they? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Fucking hell, oh god. Keireiji is gonna be the next boss, isn't he? That's what they're setting up for. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no, he's too ruthless, isn't he? Oh god. Just like Richard's nephew. Oh no. I don't want Keireiji to be a bad guy. God.
Caleb's offer.
With crazy Alfred going, Caleb's got nothing to fear in City 23. He keeps grabbing up power here and there, hoping to finally have the whole city under his control.
It all follows through.
I see. So it's obey him or die. Damn, the criminal underworld can be scary. Can't even eat in peace.
And last week they found John Kanagisaki's corpse.
John, huh? He was the guy who controlled the shipping union, right?
Oh god. That's what he's doing. He's killing his way to the top. Oh god, he's gonna be that kind of opponent. Oh no, it's actually Keireiji's gonna be the next boss. He wouldn't have an outfit like that unless he was gonna be a boss. Oh god. Oh no, and Miguel is like lieutenant or some shit. I'm guessing Wayne is probably gonna fight him. It's gonna be like Luffy and Zoro. Oh god. Oh, that's tragic.
He was the guy who controlled the shipping union, right?
Rumor has it that even his parents were found torn apart, so you could recognize it.
Oh no. Oh no. Yep. Yep, they're not even trying to hide it here.
That was probably Miguel's work. Miguel Kuroshiki.
That's Caleb's protege and assassin, right?
Yep. Oh god. I have a feeling that Miguel is probably going to be Wayne's enemy. Like, Wayne is probably going to fight him, I bet. Wayne or Cyrus. Oh no.
If Alfred was the crazy of the north, Miguel is the crazy of the south. They're just as crazy, but Miguel is someone holding the reins. That's why Alfred was always worse. However, once those reins are let go, Miguel's the more dangerous one. Everyone in the criminal underworld is cowering in their corners. Rumor has it anyone James
Tomoshaki! Oh my god!
even David Tomataki's failure accepted Caleb's offer.
Oh my god, poor Tomoshaki!
Even the Tomotaki family. I thought they were in the military and loved to take photographs. Wasn't that the big family making a bundle off gambling dens? I heard even quite a few veterans on the front lines as the troops.
Oh, I guess it was good of him to refuse. Oh no.
James is no fool.
Yes, we've discovered James's real identity. He's actually Tomotaki.
He quickly realized he was no match for this foe.
Oh no, so that means he's gonna try to attack Primavera. Oh god. Damn, that's gonna be a sad boss fight.
It's not even a question of whether you obey or not, whether you can get in with the victor or not. But it's a matter of time before Caleb becomes the boss of City 23's criminal underworld.
So, City 23 Underworld finally comes under one flag. Well now, what could happen next?
What could happen? There won't be any more opposing organizations, so it'll get a bit more peaceful, shouldn't it? Right? Right?
Don't be naive, son. Mafia's a business, after all. They give you better service because they have competition.
Mafias typically make cash by demanding protection money from city dwellers doing business on their turf. However, that protection money usually isn't too incredibly harsh. After all, they wouldn't get anywhere if they collected too much and destroyed the business they were collecting from. Also, if they bullied those businesses too much, they would go crying to rival organizations and create the conditions for new troubles to sprout up. Because of this, it was normal to keep protection money from getting unreasonably large, but
The criminal underground is united. That means Caleb won't have any competition. That means he won't have to appeal to the common man anymore. Looks like the bad times are just getting started.
Hey, are you serious? Won't those big shot American troops do something about it?
Become the ruler of the underworld, you probably have enough money to do as you please. Of course, he's gonna use that to win over the high-ranking officers in the occupying forces. Uniting the City 23 underworld. And if he's got back into the Stars and Stripes as well, no one will be able to disobey him.
Still, I've heard that Caleb is a friend to the impoverished laborers. Oh yeah, I heard that too. There's a rumor he's talking about fighting to get his countrymen their jobs back.
Yeah, they're not even trying to hide it.
It's just like an election. Of course he's gonna say things that sound good before he's elected. And at a rate, there's nothing we can do about it. No matter who conquers the underworld, won't change the reality of us using our daily wages to eat terrible food.
Well, at the very least, we better stop talking shit about Caleb in the future. Who cares? Just who is this Caleb person? I bet he's just the king of the bugs. Don't talk about him like he's some kind of freaking roller's basilisk. Huh.
Oh goddamn! I did it again. I went into freaking Kirapoya.
Hey, if Miguel hears you saying that, you'll get gutted. Even you're right in the middle of a busy street. Don't threaten me. I don't want to die when I've never been with a woman.
I knew it, you were a virgin after all.
Calm down. Even Miguel would hesitate to get a grimy man like you, afraid of dirtying his favorite knife.
Got that right.
City 23 in the Tokyo Prefecture, born after the war. At one time, its underworld was a massive fighting factions led by crazy men. And coming in 1947, it's now finally about to be united under a single man. No one could imagine how this would change the city. However, the organization called Primavera certainly wasn't unrelated to the criminal underworld.
Alfred had his eyes on us and came to cause trouble. Even this Caleb might be coming for us soon. Damn it all. I don't need another war.
Whoa, well, oh my god. Whoa! This is gonna be one hell of a chapter. Oh my god. God damn it, apparition! Why even do this? Oh my god, apparition, that was hilarious. You have a big choice coming up. Rose's pasta gathering is going to be held again. It's fun to eat with all these energetic people. Plus, it's one less meal to pay for.
Delicious. I'm finally back in the story. Today's pasta's on a whole different level. Rose-san, you cooked this, right? Your pasta is the best. Sorry, but I cooked today. And I'm glad you like it. Ah!
That's not it, right? This room, built with Rose's kindness and consideration, is making it taste twice as good, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. Wait, no! You saw that's the Rose's name, old man! Be nice when you eat together, fellow co-workers.
I invited Claudia too. But it sounds like she's still really busy at her store. She looks sad to be missing it. It's good that she's busy. I hope her store prospers. She's a kid to be reckoned with. Maybe I should follow her example. Save up money and start a store.
Won't it be hard to find a place to stand if the store is run by someone who can't even keep her room clean?
All right, Short Stack. At least this won't be run by someone who can't even see above the counter.
That's a low blow!
What did you say, you little lowly brat? How'd you like some Tabasco up your nose?
Sure, but you're the one who came from never phone room at hardwood to Tommy Yacht floors. Fuji!
Hey! Don't fight while we're eating, you two. It was the same old bustling, fun pasta gathering. Once they finished eating, they would start casually chatting while playing cards. These conferences were very important for maintaining Primavera. God, I love pasta. Yeah, we haven't had any trouble at all lately. This is thanks to you all, isn't it?
It's thanks to the efforts of our excellent bodyguards. Thanks to people working behind the scenes. Let's have some applause for Richard's judging hard work. And more than anything, it's thanks to our dependable breast sommelier captain.
It hadn't reached Rose's ears, but there had been considerable trouble from the time they cut all those contracts. Apparently, some people had tried to put pressure on the occupying forces to use a card in getting their contracts reinstated. However, Butler had managed to settle all those cases. If they hadn't had Butler's backing, Primavera would have suffered severe obstructions to their business.
That pervoided captain. If he tries to touch Rose's chest again, I'll kill him.
That's not really a big deal. I am a lady of the evening. It's not like I have anything to lose. As I just said, even Rose is a lady of the evening. Just having your chest touched is no big deal, right? Yes, that's no problem. Not at all.
Well, you are the madam, aren't you? That's a pretty innocent reaction.
Rose doesn't go out on the club floor often. It's rare that she attracts a customer.
It's always been that way. In the first place, Rose isn't suited for the world of the night. I guess I have no talent. I'm terrible at talking in ways that please men.
I'm sure you could overcome that easily. And that's not true, Rose.
It's not like you need to try and please them.
Really?
With men, it's enough to just stay quiet and nod when they talk.
You got that right. Talking with a guy's no big deal.
Ah, that's true. If you just keep on saying, wow, and what then, over and over, you can cover most conversations. It's what Collider does a lot of the time.
Wow. What then? Wow, what then?
The hell are you doing, dirty room pretty?
Oh my god. Girls have gotten so energetic these days. The times certainly have changed. Exactly, T-John.
You haven't been by the club much lately, have you?
I've just been dropping by a few of my clubs from time to time. I've only been talking with a few people who still act as close friends to me.
Well, at any rate,
I gotta read James's comment. Rose is so innocent that one time some drunk-ass dude asked her for a blowjob, and she got him a job at a massage parlor in City 13. Oh my god. Hey! That was only one time! But, yeah.
it's wonderful that things are still peaceful for everyone. Surely nothing bad will happen. And it's not like another mob boss is going to come and try to take over or anything.
For Primavera, yes. However, it seems City 23 as a whole isn't going so smoothly.
Did something happen?
Crazy Alfred was a tumor in the City 23 underworld. No, you might literally call him a ticket time bomb.
I see. Alfred is gone, and a bunch of shady characters have started little skirmishes over who'll be his successor.
I heard of rumors like that too. Groups all over the city's been fighting lately.
So Alfred's son being gone doesn't mean peace will come so easily.
There's nothing to be done about it. It can't be helped. The underworld is a game of musical chairs. Once one chair opens up, a new battle will start around it.
I just hope we don't get dragged into any quarrels or tagged while we're the only person standing.
Any idea when this massive battle for dominance in City 23 will end? From what I know, it doesn't seem like it'll continue long.
What do you mean?
It's mostly settled already. It's already decided who the next man to control City 23 will be.
Oh, is it? You mean, Caleb?
That's right. The man who once split City 23 into North and South was Alfred. And Leo has no idea who this is. Oh god.
It's not a name I've heard often.
It's no surprise. For a few reasons, Alfred always stood out much more.
What kind of person is this Caleb's son? He's a former officer back from the battlefront. He's got a powerful charisma that draws men toward him, and he's been gathering up repatriated soldiers one by one, building up his forces. Apparently he was also the boss of the harbor laborers, and thanks to that, he seems to have smuggled in a sizable stockpile of weapons.
So a bunch of weapons on his side on top of those tough guys back from the war. Now that Alfred's gone, there probably ain't anyone left in City 23 who can stop Caleb.
It started out as a struggle, but when they realized that they couldn't beat Caleb, several forces folded and joined his group. Probably, within just a few weeks, the City 23 underworld will be united under Caleb, the Dawn.
What kind of man is he? He might appear before us someday, like Alfred once did.
Simply put, he's stubborn. He has conviction like a samurai. He'll never back down on what he believes. Oh, god damn it, no! God damn it, that means he's gonna die. Is he a good person? He's a gentleman. Or is he more like a wild boar? He boldly boasts that he'll make the convictions he holds a reality by smashing head on into anything that stands in his path.
Perfect. If he comes charging at us, we'll fight him head on too. It isn't yet certain that we will be in opposition.
At any rate, he isn't a person we want as our enemy.
I agree. We don't even want to get involved with someone like that. How about we try not to get into life or death struggles every week?
I'm actually getting interested. I'd like to try getting the reins on him. If we get a man like that to do as he pleased. That'd be pretty impressive, don't you think? You couldn't do it. You aren't his type. Really?
Do you know him?
More or less. Does that wait? Does she mean what that implies? Really? What? Before the alliance, because Amanda had wanted to employ bodyguards at the clubs in her faction, she had sometimes come into contact with Caleb's forces. In the end, he declined to send her bodyguards because he didn't want to provoke Alfred. However, her personal relationship with Caleb had continued after that. So he's your friend?
That would be most fortunate. It would mean we had connections that could help us avoid trouble.
Though I'm not confident that'll be of any use.
You manage your relationship well, we'll make it the back end of the occupied forces and the underworld at the same time, right? If so, there'd be nothing to fear anymore.
So he likes older women. What a letdown.
No need to worry. Just wait a year and you'll be the perfect age for spectacles.
I'll rattle your back teeth together, lowly brat!
Amanda, about this Caleb person. Do you know his Japanese name?
He already has an idea. Come to think of it, I'd never heard it.
Does he have any distinguishing features? Is he like 6 feet tall, broad gray hair with a giant scar on his face?
Yep.
Like a big scar on his face or something?
Yes. There's a large scar on the side of his face. Okay, so Leo already knows who this is. Yeah. So the man called Keireiji was actually Caleb. That's right. His name is Keireiji Caleb Sohei. It seems he would switch the name he used when he was on and off duty. So when he was off, he went by the name Keireiji. And when he was being the boss, he was Caleb. Exactly. Oh, that's right. Caleb didn't make people call him the boss. As was his style, he had them call him by a different title. And what was that? He was a mafia boss, so he was the godfather or something. He had no need for the gold. That's right. He would say that repatriated soldiers should be family to one another. So they called themselves the Caleb family. And he himself was... He made them call him father. For wars between countries and feuds in the criminal underworld, things only drag out when both sides are struggling. Once one side gets the upper hand, it just keeps tilting in that direction. Opposing forces only fought with Caleb in the beginning. Once his overwhelming power forced them to surrender, they all began racing each other to join him. As Amanda had predicted, within a few weeks, all the quiet feuds within the underworld had been resolved.
I'm glad to see you've made your decision, gentlemen. Will you swear your loyalty to me?
Yes, Father Caleb. We swear our loyalty to you. We agree with your aims, and we swear to assist you. We are honored to be part of the Caleb family.
He made them call him K. Hilarious, Guppy Forrest.
Well said. Starting today, we are part of the same family.
One after another, the men kissed the back of Caleb's hand. They were all the bosses of the many forces in City 23. This makes me wonder what's going to happen. Like, is he going to be like a very long-term boss? Or, like, what are they going to do if they beat him? Because they said that was the whole underground. Because they possess the ability to oversee and manage ruffians. They did not underestimate this man who had the ability to oversee and manage them.
Then,
Oh wow! Now he has a theme song. Oh god.
we are all family. The Caleb family.
And that day, the City 23 underworld was united under the Caleb family. As Caleb got into his car, the cars of his underlings formed a wall around him that triumphantly drove throughout the nighttime city. A period-appropriate car here, also. Horns honked, and everyone made way out of fear. By now, even traffic lights couldn't stop the procession of Caleb's motorcade. You did it, Caleb. Now all of City 23 is yours.
Yes! We finally succeeded.
Boss, Father Caleb. Congratulations on being united in City 23.
Thank you. However, this is only the very first stage of our battle.
I know. The tough part's still to come.
Let's move forward, Miguel. Now, our battle will truly begin.
Caleb's goal was to deal with the occupying forces on uneven footing, wasn't it? Why was uniting the criminal underworld an essential step to doing that? Caleb knew. He knew about the pointless competition between the American and Chinese armies. The two armies, which raced to restore their public order the fastest, wanted to prevent disturbances in their jurisdiction more than anything else. And that's why Captain Butler wanted connection to the criminal underworld. He does like a Goro Akechi crazy look. By manipulating things behind the scenes, he made sure the balance of the underworld was preserved and that no disturbances broke out. Exactly. The most important thing to City 23's occupying forces was peace. If you did it quietly, you could do whatever you liked, be it smuggling or blackmail. However, they were determined to prevent big disturbances because that would be hard to hide, such as gunfights and terrorist bombings. In other words, you want to use that peace as a bargaining chip, as a representative of the criminal underworld. It was a very Caleb-like way of thinking. He predicted that there would be room for negotiations while both sides had guns pointed at each other. Did that prediction turn out well? Well, uniting the underground was only the first stage. He obtained unsurpassed military strength, but that strength was also a large weakness. A weakness? There was a trump card. If he took it out, there would be war and both sides would fall. On the other hand, he couldn't show off that weapon unless he took it out. No matter how much he called himself the ruler of City 23, no one would accept it unless he showed off his power in a way that made it clear. Uh-oh. In other words, he had to show his incredible strength in some tangible way. And in some way that didn't involve pulling out his trump card. Now, what's the best way to convert power into numbers that everyone can see? You mean money? Yes, money. It doesn't matter where it came from. You pile up a huge sum of money, you can convince someone of your power and ability by force. To become truly in control of City 23, Caleb would now have to gather a lot of money. To show his power, he would have to gather money with power. You probably have a vague idea of what that means already. A crowd of grin-faced men gathered from the restaurant, along with a line of black-painted cars. Then, an even more luxurious car arrived, and the men immediately formed a line and welcomed it with a bow. The man who came out of the car was the new ruler, Caleb K. Reiji. The sense of majesty about him made it clearer than anything else. He was the new ruler of the City 23 underworld. The former bosses of the various City 23 forces were lined up against a long table. Some had approved of Caleb's goals. Others had surrendered to Caleb's strength. In their own various ways, they had acknowledged Caleb as father and sworn their loyalty.
Men, Has everyone arrived?
Yes, Father. Oh, City 23 now belongs to you, Father.
After all, everyone who didn't acknowledge him is feeding the fishes now.
Miguel, you've worked hard as well. You've proved to be quite a useful man. I'll make any wish of yours come true.
Uh-oh.
Listen up, men. A ruler will only be acknowledged if he holds 3 kinds of power. Just like I always tell you, right? Do you know what they are?
Influence, wealth,
And then force, of course.
That's right. The goal of our battle is to gain those 3 things. First, force. We've gathered all of the City 23 underworld forces under one umbrella, uniting them. The force of City 23 already belongs to us. Wealth. We will control the money of City 23. Money is an all-powerful number. Any fool can see our quality by the number of bills we have stacked up. Only by controlling the wealth of City 23 can we make plain our position as rulers.
And once we've controlled wealth,
Influence. We'll make the occupying forces acknowledge us. They'll give in to the power of our wealth and desire to deal with this on an even footing. When that happens, we'll get the final form of power. Influence.
you're right, Coco. It's just like what George said. Although much more sinister.
wonderful. We'll bring about a new age.
We'll take all the work projects they order and distribute them amongst ourselves. Then we'll be able to get rid of those shithead middlemen swindlers. We'll be able to give jobs to our war buddies. Wages will increase and men will be able to come home to their wives with a decently sized pay envelope. And that's not all. We'll be able to save those poor friends of ours who lost arms and legs on the battlefield. We'll be able to give proper treatment to our war buddies who will still suffer in their beds.
Father! Father!
Long live Caleb! I'll make your dreams come true with my own hands. Everything you say has got to be an innuendo, hasn't it? The executive members of the family rose in unison and applauded. Miguel, so emotional that tears streamed down his face, kept on clapping.
On this very day, we have war buddies dying on the streets because they can't find enough to eat. There's no time for standing around. We have no time. Let's move forward to the second stage. Next up is wealth. Money. Tighten the belt around everyone doing business on your respective turfs. Make them support our cause and offer us funds.
This is really, oh god. Oh my god, I'm feeling dizzy. Oh god, hold on. Ouch, god. I was not prepared for this. I'm sorry, y'all know what happens when I do a sustained guy voice for like a long time in a row. Oh god. Ouch. Ouchity, ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Void Dweller, it's like the same. Do you remember what happened with Yukimasa? And Lord Barnier? It's the same thing. Oh god, hold on, sorry. We need more girl villains making speeches. Part of me is hoping that Amanda turns evil so I could do that with her. Oh my god, jeez. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to take a teensy break. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'm just feeling a bit dizzy from all that, so I can give the rest of the scene my all. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Whew. Sorry, I don't know, whenever I do, people who've seen my Fata Morgana streams know this. When there's a guy villain making a big scene, I just, like, and I get way too into it, it just knocks the fucking wind out of me, because sustaining the guy voice like that, I don't know, it just really wins me for some reason, like, I don't know, because, I guess it has something to do with, like, my vocal cords in my head or something, I have no idea. It just, yeah, it strains my voice, I guess you would say. But I gotta get used to it after all. Doing Battler was a challenge in the beginning. And now I can do Battler like super easily. Like now I could even sing a little bit in the Battler voice, so I just gotta keep making my voice stronger. Sorry.
The people making fortunes in Tokyo right now just sat around here doing business without ever going to the battlefront. They were only able to live back here because we went out to the front lines and risked our lives. They understand our condition, and they have an obligation to save us. Just as we had the obligation to fight in order to protect them.
And if they can't be able to understand that,
Then they're traitors! Crush them to bits! Make examples of them. I'll keep on saying it. We have no time. Don't forget the war buddies who couldn't get on their wood job trucks today and yesterday. We're forced to fish through the trash!
yes, father. Let's go, everyone. This time, we will be victorious. We'll take back what was stolen from us. Yeah! Okay, you guys. I think with that, what a place to leave us on, eh? I think now is the time, before my voice gets any wonkier. I think this is where, I just wanted to get to the end of that scene. This is where we should stop for the day. Wow! What a turn of events! Oh my god. That was crazy! I did not expect K-Reiji to be a bad guy. And he looks to be a really tragic bad guy too. Oh my god. Part of me wonders like what the story is gonna do after him. Because he's the last of the underworld, right? Like who's gonna be the enemy? Like this seems to be going by story arcs with villains. Like it's not like Umineko and stuff and Higurashi, that's like one big mystery, but like it seems like one story arc per villain and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I like that too. And I really can't wait to see where this goes. And like the epic battle between Leo and K-Reiji, that's gonna be a really sorrowful one. Yeah, he's definitely not as black and white as Alfred was. Oh my god, wow. And I definitely think Miguel will be an enemy for Wayne to fight. Either Wayne or Cyrus, and Cyrus has had some more scenes recently. But I still think it'd be a better match for Wayne. I know that, Sheep, but like, I already chose his voice like that because I thought that's the voice I used for Will in Umineko, and I used that a couple more times. That's the deepest voice I can do, and I did that for him before I knew he was gonna be a bad guy, and I like that voice for him. I think it fits him. So yeah, I'll just stay there. But thank you so much for joining me today. The story is moving quite quickly, isn't it? Damn, I can't wait to see. Again, I can't wait to see. I'm going to be a broken record, aren't I? Until next time, which will be on Thursday. And we'll have some more 428 side stories on Tuesday. Until next time, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You are all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.